Hey everybody, it's Monday, November November 6th. Oh my God, it's November 16th. I knew that, but I forgot. Have you ever known something and then you just like go throughout your day and then you forget? Beanie, go ahead, lay down. I gotta cover Beanie up. She loves to be covered up next to her mommy. She's a pill. Anyways, ugh, I had a rough couple of days. I was sitting at hubby's desk and reviewing his papers that he has to submit. He's got a very demanding school schedule. I'm telling you, holy cannoli. It's as bad as my master's was as far as the coursework, as far as the level, the level of difficulty as they're different different subjects, but yeah, the level of difficulty and as well as the amount of the work. And then it's different than see, I'm used to getting a syllabus, the whole semester when things are due. No, he like, well, not he has, two different instructors. No, they're like, okay, da 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 for this week, da 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 da. Oh, and let me just pop in this and throw in this, and oh, by the way, then da, da, da. Oh my God. Anyways, he's pulling A's thus far, so hopefully he can finish the term. Mary, what I was trying to say was that I spent Saturday and Sunday reviewing some of his work that he had to submit, because you know what do they call them? The grammar Nazi? That's me. I don't like to use that word Nazi, though. It don't sound right, does it? Um, anyway, so just double checking for him, and stuff like that. Anyways, I was doing it all from his desk where he has all his work. Anyways, I had a rough night with my back. I had a rough day yesterday with my back, and today it's been really strained. So I was trying to lay down for most of the day, and then we had to get the COVID testing done. So Well, still managed to get out and just walk the dogs and start packing for Florida. Now that you know my whole life story, what is yours? Tell me more about yours. I'd love to hear it. Oh my God, I'd love to hear it. I would love to do. They do these duets like on TikTok. I would just love to have like we could do a Zoom together or something. That would be really cool, like a little podcast, I guess. Anyways, so just trying to get and reminding myself we've got Thanksgiving coming up. My sister Judy is coming from out of state, so we're all making sure that we're COVID testing because she's, she's the oldest in the family, so she could be more at risk, and we don't want anything to happen there. So be very careful. The only thing I do is I get out of the house to do the dogs or walk, and if Roy is really, burdened with schoolwork one day and something has to be done, then I go, do an errand or whatever, in and out like that type of thing. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Um, I really am thinking, and I was talking to this about Roy. We go to this one park. We found a park where basically nobody goes. Like no dogs or either. We because Beanie, our rescue Beanie, she's a little dog aggressive, but it's out of fear. She's just she lived in her life her whole life prior to coming to us in a cage, so she doesn't know what's going to hurt her and what's not going to hurt her. So, anyways, we try to. I mean, not that we can't control her, but it's just unpleasant. You don't want your dog going, like that at people. No, she didn't do it at people. I mean, at dogs. No, she never does that at people. Okay, so getting back to what Mary was trying to talk about. So, getting my sister Judy next Monday, and she'll be here till Friday, and then we leave 2 weeks from there to go to Florida. So we're gonna pull out the 11th, and we're to spend the night in South Carolina because we cannot handle driving at night. So we get before the night hits, and then get on to Florida because we're going to be taking care of Ava. Um, so mom can go back physically to work, which I've mentioned before, but it's going to be better for, with my severe osteoarthritis and my fibromyalgia, won't be as hard on me this winter because we'll be gone a bulk of the winter, not all of it, but a bulk of it. And yeah, we have a lot of people we know there, but we're going to be social distancing. We're there to take care of the baby and you know, do what we got to do to stay safe. That's our priority because we got children we're going to be around and we want to make sure they're protected. You know, I really think we lost so much valuable time this first 2 months of 2020. I don't, no matter how you look at it, getting Biden in, if he's not hugely obstructed, is going to save lives, because his priorities are different, Um, when he's got, his wife is she's got a doctor, she's very educated, and, they believe in science, and Kamala believes in science and everything. So, right now, let's just save lives. Let's just concentrate on saving lives. I mean, my God, these healthcare workers, oh, my heart. Oh, and we're losing some of them too, and they're having to be isolated from their families. We want to see our families, yes, but like they have to be isolated. Like, some are living in garages, or I guess little trailers or wherever they can to just not expose their family. I'm sure there's a variety of situations, but this is the least we can do, right? I just really haven't felt like going on the last few days, not because of primarily what my focus was and because I have been, uncomfortable. My back's been pretty good though, y'all. Just kind of acted up these last couple of days. I have herniated discs, but I guess everything I do kind of keeps that pressure off of them. But get in the chiro, get that pressure back off, and I'm good in my desk. You have your own desk situated just right for you, as it should be, right? And as it should be for him. But he's a tall man, and he's like I'm like this, trying to get to his screen, and no wonder I'm in bad shape. I always keep a support behind me, ergonomic. Is that what they call it? Ergonomic. How are you doing? I feel like I'm, I didn't sleep hardly at all because of back pain. Yeah, you know, what you gonna do? People are not sleeping for a variety of reasons. I'd rather it be physical pain than emotional pain. To be honest. Not that I don't have my share amount of it, but what's been funny? I mean, are you all taking stock of things? We're having some time to take stock of things. Oh my God. I was trying to find I gotta show you something if you can hold on. Roy did this for me. I went through and got a huge pile of Livy, my favorite pictures of her, like little and growing up. And I was so busy taking pictures, I wasn't in a lot of them with her. And not so tomorrow I'm gonna look for David's. Well, Tyson. We call him Tyson. And I just gotta show you this. I hope you can see it. Oh my God, that's my Randa Panda. Look at my Randa Panda. Was she cute? Yeah. I want to say. So let's see. She's probably like 18 months, maybe there. Something like that, maybe. She looks about a year and a half, doesn't she? My friend Carolee would just be like, Mary, put dates on things. Anyways, what happened, I only had a tiny little picture of it, and hubby was able to somehow enlarge it. So, same thing there. This one might be even better. I think it's about the same. But, anyways, that was in Italy, when I was with her dad. And we were there for 3 years together. And then 3 years in, let's see, 3 years in Cuba, and then 3 years in Puerto Rico. That's correct. So, Miranda was 9 years of her life were overseas. Wow, that's something. Anyways, what had happened though, and I was sharing this with Roy, is breaks my heart. We had rolls and rolls of film. We had a really good camera. And Dad took a lot of great photos. We had all kinds of photos of her, and anyways, we have some, but what happened was all those, first 2, 3 months, 4 or 5 months of her life, all the pictures we took, we weren't in a position to, develop them financially. So our friend across the street is a photographer, and he says, "Oh, just put them in your fridge." I, I believe he thought they were unused rolls, and we had used them. So we are like, okay. So what happened is we got around to being able to get them all developed. All turned out yellow and green. Oh God, I'm like, oh no. I cried. Of course I cried. Oh, tried to make up for it after that, but these are the things, unintentional losses, unintentional hurts, words said. We all go through these things, like, why did I handle it that way? Or wish I had done it differently? Or why didn't I realize at the time? Or But look at where you're at today. Look at where you're really at today. Be in the moment. Okay. You know intellectually you cannot go back and alter the way you did things or the way others did things in your life. You cannot. There is no do-overs. Remember, I always say do betters. So, but having said that, stop where you're at, okay? Run through your mind all the people that are in your life, that are encouraging you, you know? Whether you have a partner or you don't have a partner, you know? Whether you have parents or you don't have parents, whether you have children or you don't have children. We all have someone. There has to be someone. I've got friends all over the country. I have friends overseas, but I don't know how to reach them anymore. Italian friends, Puerto Rican friends. I don't know how to reach them. So, anyways, another season, right? Other seasons. But what I'm trying to say is I cultivated. I knew in my heart, somehow in my heart of heart, to cultivate these friendships. And I don't know what I'd do without them. Now, some of us, it's not as easy. I'm not saying I'm outgoing extrovert, but like, you know, once I feel a connection, it just blooms usually. So whereas someone, I don't like to be in a group of people, chatting to a bunch of people. I don't really like going to parties. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's just like I don't, I feel it's not that I have like I don't want to say I'm overwhelmed, but I just feel like I really can't connect and really, for dancing or, drinking a little bit, very light drinker, but like stuff like that, or just chit chat, but, you know, or like when we go out dancing, yeah, because I'm on the dance floor half the time, and I see people I love and I give them a hug or whatever. Well, I did. But anyways, Harry, I guess what I'm saying is, some people don't, not only do not like being around a group of people, they can't do it. They just cannot do it. Even people close to them. Social phobia, anxiety. There's anxiety disorders, you know, agoraphobia. Don't want to go outside. Social phobia, don't want to be in social situations. Okay. In some ways, they might be handling it a little better than those of us that are used to being more extroverted and in company of others. But it's still isolating, none the same. It's these are mechanisms, strategies they use to cope with whatever in their lives. They develop these phobias. you know, Normally trauma based, you know, lack of self esteem, lack of self confidence. We like to think of the term, I know this is hodgepodge, self efficacy. What that means is the more you do something, the more you comfortably get with it, the more confident you get in yourself. I've been really reinforcing that in Roy. He was very apprehensive about going back to get his bachelor's because, he's 67. It's been years and years and years since he did his associates, and I'm like, I got your back. He's done all the work. I wasn't going to do his work for him. No, that's not ethical. That's a whole nother thing I think I was telling him. Not ethical. But I've encouraged him. I say, hey, look at how good you did on that. See, look at you. You're smarter than you thought you were. You're smarter than you look. And of course we laugh. You know. So I just correct some grammar. Say, hey, this is this and this and that. And he fixes it and stuff. Make little notes about grammar. It's helpful. But he's doing the work. And so he's proving to himself how capable he is. And that's exciting. And he is learning so much. And his mind is expanding. You know, People that are stuck in a belief system that is not inclusive of others, of diversity or other, belief systems and values, that could be anything out of their belief system. They either don't travel and are around people of other cultures and other ethnicities, what races, or they don't read, like you could watch documentaries, learn about all kinds of cultures, even if you don't enjoy reading, um, or you don't go to school, you don't get any higher education. So it takes usually one of those three for you to be exposed to other ideas and have your belief system challenged to make sure that it's rooted in reality and, in a good, a sound value system that doesn't harm others. So That's where ethics comes in. Okay. That's why I'll say I'm not a licensed therapist, you know. I've got my coursework and my master's work in mental health counseling. Okay. So I spent 2 years on that. Mhm. Anyways, it was rough. It was challenging, and I learned a lot. Okay. I learned how to also for myself, how to respect my own boundaries, respect others, not impose my values on others, understand my values better, grieve in a healthier way, express emotions healthier. I paid to go to school and it was my own therapy too. I think I've been helpful to some people. Some people have reached out, like I mentioned before, you know, so hopefully, you know. Anyways, I think that's about it. Um, I think that's it. Yep. Tomorrow, let's see. They said that we might even hear back tomorrow about our results from our COVID testing. So, and then I got to go this week and get mm, something else done to my knee. I'm not looking forward to, but I'm not going to that doctor. I didn't like. I'm going to somebody else. Okay. I told you I'm not going to go back there. I told you that if you watch one of my videos. No, 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 no. Not Mary, not me. By the way, I have some good news on the health front. Okay. Okay, I've been wearing this religiously. I can't wear it when I'm really talking, you know, like when I'm at home, I wear it all day long. Other than when I'm eating, through my teeth or whatever, and I wear it all night. I can open my mouth more comfortably. I'm not going to risk it by opening it really wide. Ooh, no, Mary ain't going to go that far. And, you know, but, uh, but I can open it more comfortably without feeling like, oh, you know, something horrible's going to happen. I think it's working. Ooh, beaners. Namaste. Love you. Take care of yourselves and each other.